dads and Joe, an improvised baby shower. We're a bunch of dads and Joe.
Who is soon to be a dad.
But that's the important thing to mention.
Right, so we're throwing him an improvised baby shower.
Yes, but we need a theme for our baby shower.
Jurassic Park.
Joy.
Jurassic Park. All right.
You know when that car flips over and it's raining and they're right in front of the big electric fence and like you know the T-Rex is out and they can't get out of the child box. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. It's the beginning because you think child box. I'm an adult. I can just pop in and get out.
Yeah.
But you can't.
And no. It's like those velociraptors, right? Where you're like, oh, they're lizards. They don't know anything, but then they're smart.
They come in packs.
Yeah, and in packs.
Babies don't go in packs.
Yeah.
The other day I was so hungry I snuck down in the kitchen. I was just digging in the refrigerator like one of those dinosaurs did. And then my wife came down the stairs. I didn't want her to know that I was sneaking a snack late at night. So I just scurried around. Like kids did, and the reflection, and I saw her, the reflection of the oven. It's not a look you want to see at 2 a.m., Joe, but you're going to see it. You're going to see it.
See that? That's right.
I went to work today to not stay home. True story. I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to stay home today. And she's like, great. She's like, you can watch the baby. I got a lot of cooking. Are you fucking all right?
I didn't sleep at all last night, okay? There you go, Joe.
Happy baby!
That's the last sweet thing you'll ever have.
Last dibs is going to be exclusively yours. That is it. From now on, you have second dibs at best on everything.
No one will ever give you a cake for you again.
No, second dibs is not third dibs. It's the baby, then your wife, and then you, distantly.
And you'll actually never have time to eat it sitting down. You'll just eat over the sink. Or as your baby's looking the other way, you'll try to get something in your mouth.
True story, other day, I also eating cake in the middle of the night in the fridge, right out of the fridge, because I could do that, and the damn fridge gave me away. Like it started beeping, and I was like, oh my god. And sure enough, and my son had to wake him up. I walked him speak through anything. And he's like, Daddy? I'm like, oh god. So yeah, that's
At least he's happy.
Does anybody want cake?
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but that's what, I get a little serious for a second. Joe, I just want to say that, it's all that we've been joking around, but you're going to realize that there's a lot of beautiful moments that, you just see this little person that, sorry.
Are you gonna cry?
I'm in the middle of something.
Oh, yeah.
Let me step in. You see this little person, he's gonna
Put him to sleep.
look at you, and you're gonna look back at him, and it's weird that they know how to look you in the eyes, right? Because they do. They look at you in the eyes, and you're like, I'm responsible for this. Right? Like, and they don't stop. Here's to you.
Here's the thing that people don't really talk about is that for some people it's not super easy to get pregnant. And I mean, I remember for me when we had to get the mosquito that was caramelized in the soap and then get the blood out of it to inject that into my wife so that she could get pregnant. And that was like a really difficult, long process. But then, boom,
Do you have a boy or a girl?
girl.
Always female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we thought it was going to be a male, and then those didn't change, because there's frog DNA in there.
Your metaphor went way too far.
Nature finds a way.
Nature finds a way.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
Good. I feel good.
Are you going to be there at the birth? You're going to be there at the birth. Have you already thought about what your plan is for that?
What are you gonna bring to eat?
North of the tent, south of the tent.
Yeah.
Here's the test.
When you see,
And then that's north and south.
when you see his little head crack through the egg.
Wait, which is
It's
north?
like the egg.
North is the face.
The top part.
Yeah.
Whose face?
Your wife's face.
Okay.
Your wife's
Go
face.
north. Go north.
But she's gonna want you to go south.
She's gonna want you, right? And here's the thing, like look into the middle distance. Look into the middle distance. One day you're gonna be intimate there again.
In like a long time. In a long time.
Right. And you just,
Not immediately.
right. So,
6 weeks is like a minimum.
yeah.
6 weeks?
The obstetrician will tell you 6 weeks is definitely in, and then you get a lot of furrowed brows.
Why did you react so strongly to that?
It's like 7 years. We're just kissing again. Look, it might not happen.
Okay. So here's another thing that they don't tell you at the hospital, but is a proven fact. If your wife has to get a C-section, if you don't specifically ask for it, it's free. So once you get to that point where you need a C-section, the doctor will be like, so what do you need? And if you never say the words, I want a C-section, and they do it, then you don't have to pay for anything.
Yeah, how long, like what kind of contest am I gonna get into with the doctor?
It's gonna be a long
Yeah, they're good at it. They're very good at it.
Maybe we should do a little test for him.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the OR.
Right.
Yeah, who's gonna play?
I'll be the wife.
Okay.
Always the one.
North of the
Shut up.
tent or south of the tent?
I'm going
All right, things are looking good here. Things are looking
No,
good.
things aren't looking good. That's why you need the C-section.
Things are looking awful.
You just told him the C-section. Shit. All right. We should have
I'm an anesthesiologist.
All right. Oh, doctor, fuck me up.
Stay still.
Oh. It's your fault. What the fuck was that? Don't touch me. This is how we got here. That's what it's like.
No, you see, she lashed out and you went away. That's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Where are you going? Are you gonna abandon me to fix that rough? Get me ice water.
I have to go over here to get it.
Fuck you.
And you're gonna have to be calm or you're not gonna get the drugs.
Okay, I'll be good. Now somebody's the doctor.
I'm the nurse. It's 4:30 in the morning. Get some sleep! For God's sake, why are you awake?
Don't tell me how to raise my kid. Okay, now you do something.
Glass of water.
You're letting her get up.
Yeah, you're letting her just get out of bed? With an epidural?
It's in my back.
Yeah, it's in her back.
My legs don't work right now. If I get up, I will die.
Yeah, that won't stop her from trying to get up though.
No.
So you got to
Get the button, dude! Get the button! Get the button! There's a button right there in the bag! It's a miracle!
And it's been 4 minutes, so the contraction's gonna come.
Oh!
Okay, you should hold her hand. Hold her hand. Hold her hand. Hold her hand.
Put on some music or something.
Right. You have a song list, right?
Yeah, you got a song
You
list,
got a
right?
song list? What's playing?
She's right.
Okay, your buddies come over, right? We come over. We're in like a green Jeep. We gotta get out of here. Come on, right now.
Oh, life found a way.
Come on.
Get in.
Can I go?
No, you can't go.
Ah, hey, you're learning.
I don't even know how to be married.
Oh, that's another contraction. Oh, they're getting faster. What are you gonna do?
I have to be timing now. I'm
Okay.
supposed to be timing now.
All right.
I should have started way previous to this.
Anytime's a good time to start.
Is that true?
That's it. I'm timing right now, and we're not having a second time.
No, but like while you're doing it, you could start timing. You know, you should do it when you realize.
I guess it's better than just never doing it because I missed the first one.
Yeah.
You already had a child?
Well, you guys, I'm sure you remember when you were leading up to it. That's when you read all the books. When every nincompoop in the world tells you everything you ever never wanted to know.
I mean, I feel like that's a shot at
You
us.
take the classes. You know how many women I've seen give birth on video? 4, 7. 7.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Would you watch
That's
that?
been in the last 3 weeks.
Were you not getting it the first? Are they different?
Did you just rewatch the first
Rewatch your
video?
into those films?
Searching out new women to watch.
Maybe giving birth not enough.
Why are you looking north at this point?
Because I've seen South so many times, I don't want to see it anymore. When it's in the process of the thing.
Don't say that around her, right?
Yeah, just
I'm really afraid that I'm going to say the absolute wrong thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna do that.
where did my plate go? Did you clean up after me?
Clean up after. I'm sure they're fun.
This is your future. Clean it up after everybody.
I just didn't want it to be a mess.
It was fine.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling.
Why are you yelling at me?
Get off my goddamn back.
Why are you yelling at me? Your mother can't stay here.
Aren't you gonna take her side?
You're not gonna take my
You're
side?
not gonna take her side?
You were fighting with my wife like that?
It's good.
Yeah, I take your side.
Thank you.
What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of?
A lot more. I was, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's only like 30 hours of shit, and then you're fine.
If I give the baby up for adoption, you're saying?
No. You went right to Zoom on that.
I'm trying to figure out your 30-hour
Like
plan.
labor. Like labor is like 24
Your wife is in labor for 30 hours?
35 hours plus a C-section. That's a true story.
How much did that C-section cost?
I have no idea. Because I didn't want a C-section, so I guess it was free. Honestly, I never got a bill. I just thought I had great insurance.
You don't ask them about it.
I didn't realize that in the hospital they just bring you food. You can order anything and then you don't pay for it.
Yeah.
So I was bringing in food from outside and like making runs for food. And then at the end they're like, oh yeah, you don't have to pay for the food. So could you tell me at the start of coming into the hospital?
At my hospital, the wife ate for free,
Right.
but I had to pay, so I just made her order double.
Right.
She's like, I want fried chicken and a cheeseburger.
Which you probably did.
And then what did she order for herself?
I don't know. Was that a fat joke?
I'm not just making it sound like that. I wasn't meant to be like that.
Why do you have a bunny rabbit strapped to your chest?
How much did you pay for that one?
Oh my god, I thought this was my daughter. My daughter's in a Toys R Us right now.
Oh, you're gonna have to drive home from the hospital with the baby in the back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
And the terrifying thing is you've never seen that baby's face before.
Wait,
that was
that's
my feeling. But in the operating room, they hand me this baby, and I'm like, my wife's there, I'm like, who is this? Who? I've never seen this person before. And then I went to my wife. It's the strangest.
You put your baby down?
I put my baby down on the counter. It was like.
Not in like a heat lamp, but on the counter.
No, there was a heat lamp because they get cold.
Did you like give birth in IKEA?
No, but the funny thing is, you've never seen this baby before. It's strange, you know. You're supposed to bond with it, and it's just like, you know, you're.
So that's not automatic, you're saying?
No.
And then, you know, the first about about 24 hours later, you're just like, you're like, ooh, what is this demon? This creature that is
Hello, cultured friends. Welcome to Weekly Book Club. We're really glad that you guys could make it. Those guys didn't read the book, but we're glad the rest of you did. All we need to get started is the most recent book that you have actually finished. One more time. Sorry.
Brief interviews with Hideous Men by David Foster Wallace.
Oh, brief interviews with Hideous Men. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler.
Are we all gathered?
We're ready.
I think we're good to go.
Is the music too loud?
That's perfect.
No, it's perfect. I feel like I'm in a Woody Allen film.
Yeah.
So you always know how to set the scene.
You do.
What can I say? What can I say? So we're talking about Hideous Men?
A brief interview with Hideous
Oh,
Men.
that's
And I loved this story so much, especially the speed dating part, where all these really ugly guys just kept coming up and like talking to her, and she had to choose, and like, as you guys know, I've been speed dating 7 times. We really understood it, you know? I got it.
Did you feel like the book explained to you what happens when you were speed dating, Jill?
Yeah, I am not nice to men when we speed date. I realize that, like when they come up quickly and I have 3 minutes, I feel pressured. You know, there's like a time pressure, and it's like, tell me all about yourself.
You yell at them?
They sit down, and it's like Mr. L, because they all have letters, and I'm like, tell me about yourself.
What does L stand for?
Yeah, why did you choose that letter?
Is that something you do? You just yell at men when they speak?
I have gone as her coach.
Yeah.
You were going to do better next
Well,
time.
the third time that they showed up, I realized, or the third time like I did it, I realized they don't choose their letters. It's the order that they get there. It's a sticker.
Oh, and you've been yelling at them for nothing.
Yeah.
You guys, I loved chapter 3.
Oh my God.
It really made me think of my breakup with Danny in a whole new way.
Yeah.
Because he is pretty ugly.
Yeah.
And now I think I understand how hard it is for him.
To be ugly.
Yeah.
On
Maybe
the inside, too.
It's taught you empathy, Janice.
Yeah.
Empathy.
I've only had him in a
I
relationship.
thought it was a confusing chapter. I've never dated an ugly man. So I was me neither.
Well, speaking as an ugly man myself.
No.
It's fine.
And the nicest personality.
Hilarious, yeah. Maybe if it doesn't work out with my current boyfriend, maybe down the road. It's fine. Neck down, it's like a freak show, so like I get it. But is that like
That's where your heart
It's a beautiful heart.
right on the inside, yeah.
And beautiful eyes.
Just surrounded by like a lot of fat and moles and stuff. But
Well-
it doesn't matter. As a hideous man myself, like there was a lot that I could identify in this book. Particularly like chapter 4, when that hideous man, I think his name was Jonathan. He just looked in the mirror and just like shaved off all of the hair in his body, which is what I have to do every day just to,
You have to be comfortable in a hot and humid
Oh,
environment.
it's so humid. The amount of gold bond that I have to go through.
Smell mentholated.
Thank you. Yeah, I use menthol gold bond.
Very nice. We have snacks.
Oh.
So, as per usual, I saw the movie.
Yeah.
I love how you never read the book, honey.
I just prefer the cinematic experience.
So tell us, what was it like?
Well, I have to say that they had a hard time finding truly hideous actors. I had to use my imagination to imagine that they were hideous. They cast George Clooney in this film.
Oh.
No,
I love him.
He is very handsome, which is confusing. Because he gets rejected romantically by every woman.
If you sat down in front of me,
You'd be like, who are you? What's your letter?
I'd probably be like, why are you so attractive? How do you feel about apples? I don't know. Why don't you hug me?
I Wikipedia'd it, actually.
Oh.
And it turns out that originally they did actually find some ugly men, but in the screen test, people vomited.
Knowledge.
Oh, right.
K-N-O-W-L-E-D-G-E.
Well, I wanted to read a passage that particularly resonated with me.
Please,
That
please.
would be okay with everyone?
Yeah. Can you do it in the accent of as I imagine the main
As the main
character?
character?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my god, I'm sure. Fertile, sheltered, hospitable, valleys have been associated with the earliest beginnings of civilized life for humans.
He's doing a robot accent.
It wasn't actually an accent he was doing. I Wikipedia'd that too.
No.
And it turns out he did the whole movie in regular speak, and they went through and they took that rapper's name.
They processed
T-Pain. T-Pain. T-Pain did it. Amazing.
He was great in, this is a side note, but he was great in that On a Boat song. Yeah. On a boat. Like, why are you on a boat?
I have no idea what you were talking about. Who is the pain?
Mr.
Okay. Well, I'd like to go back to my sentence, if I might.
Close my eyes, and you are going to transport me into George Clooney's
Take
arms.
us there. So first he's talking about how valleys have been associated with the earliest beginnings of civilization. And symbolically, valleys represent the womb. Can we all agree to that?
You know, Danny's a terrible person.
Yeah, me
Not like you.
No,
But
Got
honey,
beautiful
I'm inside.
but honey, thankfully he hasn't put anything in your valley.
Oh.
Thankfully. Right? I'm sorry, I should continue.
Yeah.
So, the connotation with the womb really made me reflect on my current childless state. And since then, I've decided to adopt.
No!
That is my big theory.
You're gonna be a mom!
I am gonna be a mom.
I'm gonna be an aunt!
You're gonna be the aunt! Oh my god.
Cheers.
And I'm adopting so we can all still
I think that calls for more.
Yes, cheese balls.
Oh, where's the wine? Just kidding. For Alice. Cheese balls.
Did you want to talk, Tessie, about the audiobook?
It was really great because I was really worried about being exposed to ugly men in book form or in movie form. So
you just listened to it.
So I just listened to it, so I could
That's the way
really
to do
feel
it.
the ugliness.
Like it was like it was all T-Pain.
Yeah. I mean, now that I have empathy, it's so hard. Empathy makes everything more difficult.
When the pain reads the book,
Mr. T.
Mr.
Oh, that's a proper name.
Yeah.
T-Pain.
Mr. T.
Mr. T, now he is the voice of the book. He reads the book.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
adorable how you live in the ivory tower so far from the cares and interests of us common folk.
I mean, I don't read to my nieces and nephews. The housekeeper does that. I don't know.
Or her parents.
Or them too. I'm sorry. I should stop interrupting with my silly question.
So I'm thinking about speed dating for an 8th time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well,
You were going to do so.
I don't know.
You
I
learned
think-
a lot. You clearly
I
learned a
figured
lot.
if I don't shout at them, then it might be like, hello.
You could try this.
Oh my god. Like, hello, I like eating radishes.
Is that what you, is that a T-Pain song? I think.
That's a T.I. song. I got very confused for a moment. I'm sorry.
Sorry, just
Die.
when you were speed dating, is like one of the things you volunteer is that you like radishes. Is that
I
one of your
get
first?
overwhelmed.
So you talk about vegetables that you like? Like
It's like the first thing that comes to mind.
yeah.
I'm
Well, like
sure.
speaking of somebody who's
Yeah, after I
like,
shout at
I have
them.
an amazing personality, so
Beautiful eyes. Beautiful
Beautiful eyes.
Beautiful eyes.
it's
A
not.
los ojos muy lindos.
That's not too bad.
Oh, no.
That's Spanish. I think like just use like
Oh, that was
when I'm
delicious.
when I'm messaging people because like obviously I don't want them to see my face or my body. What I try to do is I ask them like questions about like their personality or their dreams or something. I try to stay away from like roots that I
You
enjoy
should
eating.
audio speed date.
You could be like,
You could just put a phone on speaker mode on the table and sit behind a curtain. No, in a confessional.
Yeah,
in a confessional. Let somebody fall in love with the you.
I have an idea for the audio CDs. You can have the pain be your voice.
Yeah.
What's your sound though? You could let the pain be
Oh, that reminds me of my favorite scene in the movie slash book.
Right.
movie.
In the I prefer the word adaptation.
Last year, the Malbec.
Now, is this going to be a scene that actually happened in the books, honey? Sometimes you pick the scene that didn't actually happen in the book.
I can't help it if the screenwriter who adapts the book gets a little creative and tricks me. It's not on me. That's right. Thank you.
What happened?
So there is a really cute scene where the man, played by George Clooney, is walking his dog, which is a schnauzer.
True fact, that's his actual dog.
It is his real dog.
Was it his real dog's barking? or
And
was
there's
that
a
dubbed by
lady.
rapper? It was dubbed by
That's
rapper.
the one sound of the film that was not dubbed by us.
No.
But
So George Clooney, his real dog, a schnauzer, is walking in Central Park, and the female protagonist, who is played by Amy McAdams, is walking her dog, which is
me, Big Adams.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. I don't pay that. She's also walking a schnauzer, is my point, and the schnauzers are just running at each other, and their eyes meet over the schnauzers.
Yeah.
And it's magnetic.
No.
You can feel the sexual tension just ooze. Feel. Oh, yes.
That was like
Touch
the
it.
first time I
Wow.
saw it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like it was more powerful in the movie.
You guys, I
It
just
was-
had a moment. I'm so excited about you bringing a little non-biological child to our next book club.
I will. And interestingly, African American babies are not getting adopted in this country. Instead, they're getting adopted in Germany, and I want to turn that around.
You're taking a German kid?
No. I read that German children, they're incredibly well behaved. So when they arrive at book club, they'll have already done the reading. Well, I'm not actually going to adopt a German child.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was thinking you
Sorry.
had hamburgers.
I was picturing you with a little Klaus.
A baby Klaus.
A little
I know. I had
Eine Kinderklaus.
I had Klaus back. Kindle.
Eine Kinder with his Kinder.
I hadn't tried that.
Try.
But maybe I'll do that. I was actually going to try to help smooth the at-risk youth in this country, but no, a German would be so cute. It would be so cute.
You do you. Hey. You do you.
You do you.
I wish we had more wine.
I don't know where the bottle went. Someone seems to have misplaced it. Would you like me to read another passage?
Yes,
Love that.
please.
Sure. In the voice or no? No voice. Oh, definitely the
Boys,
voice.
what are we, simpletons?
Sorry, simpleton. It's like Eve together. Yes, totally. At Zenith, the temple was richly decorated with carvings and friezes depicting all sorts of mythio-historical scenes.
Yeah, I was confused at that part.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just seemed to be like a break in the narrative for me. It was mostly narrative, like interviews with hideous men and then sort of describing temples. Really?
That was so
Yeah,
honest.
that was, I know, I was trying to say it all night, but we kept talking over each other.
Wow.
You said earlier you're dating a man?
No, I did not know that.